Okay, so let's look at some more examples. So here the question is given, Vi is equal to 3 volt, 3 kilo ohm, I is the current flowing through this. The positive terminal is connected to ground through a 3 kilo ohm resistor. So Vb is anyway 0, so Va will be approximately equal to 0. Virtual ground, 2k resistance, 4k resistance, I is same current is flowing, what is flowing here, because op amp will not draw any current, and we have to calculate the value of V0. Okay, so first of all you can see that by applying virtual ground, these two voltages are same, Va and Vb, and so this Vb is 0, so this will be close to 0 Va, so I will be 3 divided by 3k. Okay, this voltage minus Va divided by 3k, that is I, which is 1 milliampere. Okay, 1 milliampere will not flow from op amp. Similarly, 1 milliampere will not go to this op amp, it will straight go to 2k and 4k. Okay, so if you will take KVL from this ground to V0, you will not have drop across 3k, you will only have drop across 2k and 4k. Okay, so that is what you will get, 4 minus 4k into minus I minus 2k into minus I is equal to 0. V0 is equal to minus 6k I. Now Ka value, I value is 1 milliamp. You have calculated it, so you will get minus 6 volts. Okay, so this is the output voltage. Let's go to next question. V0, you have to calculate here again. The question is given this, so 5 volt, negative, positive, 2 kilo ohm, 1 kilo ohm, ground, 3 kilo ohm. Okay, and V0 is the output. So first separate these two guys. Okay, separately with 1 ohm, with 2 kilo ohm 1 ground, and with 1 kilo ohm 1 ground you can write. So that is how it will look like. Okay, so here you can see 2 kilo ohm is connected to ground, 1 kilo ohm is connected to ground, 5 volt, 3 kilo ohm. Okay, op amp will not draw any current because it is an idle op amp. B node is connected to 0 volt. Okay, virtual ground, A will also be close to 0. I hope everything is clear. And then what you can do is you can write the current equation KCL, I1 plus I2 is equal to 0 at this node. KCL has been applied. Okay, and this node is 5 volt because this is 0 volt. Okay, A node is 0 volt, so just apply the KCL. So 5 minus 0 divided by 2k plus 5 minus V0 divided by 3k is equal to 0. There won't be any current, and we know the node voltage 5 volt because virtual ground Va is 0. Okay, so by solving this you can have the value of V0. It is not visible here, but by solving this equation you will get the value of V0. Okay, now let's go to the next question. So here you can see 5 kilo ohm resistor, I is the current flowing through this. 10 kilo ohm resistor, 30 kilo ohm resistor, it is connected in this fashion, you can see, and this is 4 volt. Okay, this with respect to this. Now you have to calculate the value of I and as well as the value of V0. Okay, so first of all you can calculate the voltage of Vb, that will be V0 voltage division V0 into 10k divided by 10k plus 30k. Okay, so 10k divided by 40k, Vb is equal to V0 by 4, which is approximately equal to Va also by virtual ground. Okay, now you can see V0 minus VA is 4 volt. Okay, V0 minus VA is 4 volt. So V0 minus VA is V0 by 4 is equal to 4 volts. From here you will get the value of V0 is equal to 16 by 3 volts. Okay, once you get the value of V0, you can calculate the value of VA, that is V0 by 4, that is 16 divided by 3 into 4, that is 4 by 3. Okay, this will be the voltage 4 by 3. So that is VA. V0 is 16 by 3. So one answer you have got, VA you have got here at this point. So current can be calculated by this branch. Okay, so it is just V0 minus 0 divided by 5k, that will give you current. Okay, that is 4 by 15 milliampere. You can see, simple. Okay, now let's look at this problem. So VI is given, I1 is the current flowing through 2 kilo ohm, VB is connected to ground, VA will be approximately equal to 0, I2 is current flowing through this 20k, I3 is current flowing through this 2k, I4 is current flowing through this 60k. Okay, this node is X and this is V node. You have to find the gain of the op amp. Okay, gain of the op amp you have to calculate. Okay, so let's go to the solution. First apply KCL at A. Since you know that B is connected to ground, so A is all approximately equal to 0. So I1 will be equal to I2. Vi minus 0 divided by 2k is equal to 0 minus Vx divided by 20k. This will give you a relation between Vi and Vx. That is Vx is equal to minus 10 Vi. Okay, now apply KCL at X node. That is I2 is equal to I3 plus I4, which is 0 minus Vx divided by 2k is equal to Vx divided by 2k plus Vx minus V0 divided by 60k. Okay, if you will solve it, you will get minus Vx divided by 20k is equal to Vx divided by 2k plus Vx minus V0 divided by 60k. Okay, so what you will have here is this guy minus Vx divided by 20k is equal to 30 Vx plus Vx minus V0 divided by 60k. If you will solve it, you will get minus 3 Vx is equal to 31 Vx minus V0, or V0 is equal to 34 Vx. Now we have calculated the value of Vx is equal to minus 10 Vi. That will be V0 is equal to 34 into minus 10 Vi, and it will give the gain V0 by Vi is equal to minus 340. Okay, so now you got the gain. Let's look at the next circuit. Again, V0 we have to calculate. This is 4 volt, 2 volt, R resistance, I is the current flowing, X is the node voltage, VB is here node voltage, R is the resistance. Again R is the resistance, I2 is the current flowing. This is A node voltage, R resistance, I1 current flowing, R resistance, I5 current flowing, R resistance, I4 current flowing. Node 3 ground, node Y, R resistance, I5 current, V0. Okay, so you have to calculate the value of V0. So you can calculate first the value of VA by calculating the node voltage VB. VB will be just voltage division between these two guys, so it will be half of 2 volts, that is 1 volt, that is VB, which is exactly similar to VA. Okay, so VA will be approximately equal to 1 volt because of virtual ground. Okay, once you have the value of VA, now you can apply KCL in the upper branch. Okay, so upper branch you can apply. What you will get is, here you can see KCL at X and KCL at A. Okay, so 1 minute. Yes, so if you apply KCL at X, you will get I is equal to I1 plus I2. 4 minus Vx divided by R is equal to Vx minus 0 divided by R plus Vx minus 1 divided by R. That is 4 minus Vx divided by R is equal to Vx plus Vx minus 1 divided by R. 4 minus Vx is equal to 2Vx minus 1. 5 is equal to 3Vx. Vx is equal to 5 by 3 volts. So you got the value of Vx, and similarly you can apply KCL at A, which is I2 is equal to I3. Vx minus Va divided by R is equal to Va minus Vy divided by R. So Vy is equal to plus 2 Va minus Vx, and that will give you a voltage of 1 by 3 volt. You have Vy, Vx. Now you apply the KCL at yth node. Okay. Once you apply it, you will get I3 is equal to I4 plus I5. That is Va minus Vy divided by R is equal to Vy divided by R plus Vy minus V0 divided by R. Va is equal to 3 Vy minus V0. Vy we have calculated here, that is 3 into 1 by 3 minus V0. So Va will be 1 minus Va. V0 is equal to 1 minus Va, that is 0 volts. Okay, so I hope you got, it's just applying KCL and KVL, different positions, and you will get the answer. It is simple questions actually, just to give you a feel. Then next question you can see here, 5 volts, this is connected to this node C. Then there is a transistor, B base collector emitter, IL is the current flowing through this resistor, we don't know, and 2 kilo ohm resistor. I is the current flowing through this, 12 volt is the VCC. Okay, so I will be equal to 12 minus 5 divided by 2k. Why? Because virtual ground concept will be applied here. So this node 5 volt, this will also be 5 volt. You can see, so I will be 3.5 milliampere. I will be approximately equal to IC. Okay, 3.5 milliampere, because op-amp will not draw any current, and IE will be approximately equal to IC. There won't be any much difference between the collector current and emitter current. That will be approximately equal to IE. IE will be 3.5 milliampere and IL will be 3.5 milliampere, hence. Okay, so IL we wanted to calculate. Okay. Okay, let's look at another question. So problem here, for the op-amp circuit shown, calculate the ammeter reading. Okay, so you have to calculate the ammeter reading. This is given, I'll zoom it more. Okay, so ammeter reading we have to calculate. So you can see here I is the current flowing through ammeter as well as through this guy. 3 volt is the voltage given, so this will also be 3 volt. So whatever the current flowing through this branch will be, same current will be flowing through this branch. Okay, so ammeter reading will be 2 milliampere, since I is equal to 3 divided by 1.5k, that is 2 milliampere. Okay, simple. Now let's look at this circuit. So problem is IB is the current flowing through this branch, 99 kilo ohm, 9 volt, 15 volt is connected to collector, ammeter is connected to this op-amp. Positive terminal is 5 volt, means negative terminal will also be approximately 5 volts. IF is the current flowing through this branch, 100,000 kilo ohm is the resistance, V0 is the voltage. Okay, output. Circuit shown, the transistors parameters are beta is equal to 99, VB is equal to 0.7 volt. We have to calculate V0 value. Okay, so again the approach will be currents and voltages only. So we have to calculate the V0. For V0 we have to calculate the value of IF. If we know the value of IF, we know that this node is 5 volt, and V0 we have to calculate, resistance we know, only IF we have to calculate. Okay, so once you apply KVL here, you can find the value of IB. Once the value of IB will be known, IE will be known, and hence IF will be known. Okay, so that's how it will go. So KVL from 9 volt to 5 volt you apply. 9 minus 99k IB minus VBE minus 5 is equal to 0. This will give 9 minus 99k IB is equal to 5.7, this term, and from here IB can be calculated as 33 divided by 9, 10 to the power minus 4, okay, which is 33.33 microampere. So I hope it is clear. 33 microampere. Now you have VC is equal to VC minus VE, that is 10 volt. Okay, VC value. IE is 1 plus beta IB. So 3.33 milliampere, that will be 100 into 33.33 microampere. So we are assuming here it is in active region, but we saw VCE value. VCE value is 10 volt and VCC value is 15 volt. V saturation will be 0.2, so it is between 15 and V saturation, hence we can assume active. Okay, so it is inactive actually, so we checked it by using VCE value. Okay, now you have the value of current IE, that will be same as IF, so you can calculate the value of V0 from here by applying KCL at A. IE will be equal to 5 minus V0 divided by 1000. Okay, and from here you can calculate the value of V0, since you have IE is equal to IE is equal to 3.33 milliampere. Okay, it is not printed here, so you can calculate it. Now let's move on to next question, and that is this guy. So op amp is there, 3 volt is it connected to positive terminal. This will also be 3 volt virtual ground. This is 3 kilo ohm resistor, 7 kilo ohm resistor. I is the current flowing through this, V0, then I is the current flowing through this, same as IC is the current flowing through this, 15 volt. Okay, IB will not draw any current because op amp will not give any. Okay, so IC will be approximately equal to IE. Now you have to calculate the power dissipation in the transistor. Okay, for power dissipation in the transistor, you need this VCE value and you need the current across it, flowing across it. Okay, so you can calculate by, first of all you can calculate the voltage. This is 3 volt, which means this is 3 volt virtual ground. Once this is 3 volt, then you can calculate the value of V0 by voltage division. Once you will have the value of V0, you can calculate the voltage difference, and since you know this voltage is 3 volt, you can calculate the current across it. 3 minus 0 divided by 3k, same current will flow here because op amp will not draw any current. Same current will flow here, same current will flow here. Okay, so just let's quickly go through this. So VB is and VA is 3 volt. I is equal to 3 minus 0 divided by 3k, that is 1 milliampere. V0 is 7 plus 7k plus 3k into I, that is 10 volt. This is another way to calculate V0. Okay, calculate the current. Same current will flow through 7k and 3k. Total is 10k, 1 milliampere, that is 10 volt. Okay, so V0 you have, IE is 1 milliampere. Okay, so now you can calculate the power dissipation, that is IC into VC. VC is, you can say VI minus V0, that is 15 minus 10, that is 5 volt. IC is same as 1 milliampere. Okay, so 5 milliwatt will be the answer. Okay, 5 volt into 1 milliampere. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. Okay, these are short examples which I quickly wanted to go through because I know most of you would be able to solve it. just to give you a glimpse of how questions are framed from op-amp. Usually you can also include diodes as well in transistors along with op-amp to make circuit difficult. Okay, so I hope it is clear.